Another thing with Trey Lance, everyone is so focused on him and what he doesn't do well. Even Steve Young was talking about his delivery and how it's a work in progress. And then he said that Jimmy Garoppolo's delivery was A plus, which made my, head spin, especially coming from Steve Young. And I think I know what he means, just in terms of like the arm action. With Trey, there's a lot going on. There is a lot going on with the arm action. It is a work in progress. And with Jimmy, it looks pretty. It's quick. It's what it's taught to look like. But to me, the delivery is more than just the arm action. It's the whole body action. And we know that Jimmy
is important.
The lower half matters. And Jimmy doesn't set his feet. So why is everyone so focused on Trey Lance's mechanics when the guy he's replacing also has, I'm not going to say also, has bad mechanics himself?
Right. The 49ers have gone to an NFC championship and a Super Bowl with a guy that doesn't set his feet. Like, so they've been playing with a guy that has bad mechanics for, like, yeah, sure, he can throw a spiral and he can throw some off platform throws, but his mechanics are A plus.
No, and what is the consequence of him not setting his feet? Very little velocity, the inability to throw outside the numbers and deep, and also poor ball placement. They act like he's Joe Montana with these slants and putting it right on the shoulder, right? No, he's not.
Yeah.
You got wide receivers reaching up, reaching back, left and right.
That's George Kittle.
Yeah, what are you talking about? His ball placement is not good. He's not a particularly accurate quarterback. He's gotten a lot of easy throws, and he has a lot of really good receivers who make him look good, straight up. So, I mean, with him, everyone's like, oh, man, just a gorgeous throwing motion. Trey, we have serious questions about.
Is Jimmy Garoppolo gonna have like 99 accuracy down the board in Madden?
I have more concerns with Jimmy Garoppolo's mechanics than Trey's because Jimmy doesn't work on his mechanics. Jimmy doesn't work on his footwork. Jimmy's never improved. Trey,
10 years in the league.
Trey takes all the criticism to heart. Trey hears what he doesn't do well and spends the whole offseason working on it. Trey read or heard or whatever, got wind of me saying he wasn't throwing deep. And the next day he hit 2 deep balls in a row. He's very much like, what can I do? Tell me. I need to know. And he'll attack it as opposed to quarterbacks like Colin Kaepernick, who are very defensive. What don't I do well? I don't care.
Yeah.
I do it well. Mechanics, I'm not big on mechanics. Forget mechanics. I've made it this far doing it the way I do. Like Trey's like Alex Smith. What do I need to work on? I'm going to get better. He's going to get better. Jimmy never got better. Colin never got better. Jimmy and Colin were quite similar. A lot of early success. No improvement. And they weren't as great as people thought they would be. I mean, when Jimmy first started, people were like, oh my God, it's Joe Montana again. And when Colin first started, they were like, oh my God, this is going to be the greatest quarterback of all time. It didn't work out that way because maybe those two didn't have what Trey Lance has. Maybe. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah,
although Trey Lance hasn't proven anything yet. I'm getting a little ahead of myself.
It's not, if you look at probably arguably the greatest quarterback of all time, Tom Brady, like one of the biggest reasons why he's made it this far is his work ethic, right? Like he doesn't stop. Like
he has the best delivery in the game, and he's constantly working out with Tom House and people like that. It's never like, oh, I got it. I'm Tom Brady. I'm 30. No, I'm 45, and let's keep working on it.
Great.
Yeah. So Trey Lance, throwing mechanics, I think it's funny how people are hand-wringing all this stuff about every little thing he does when Jimmy Garoppolo. Again, like this is what we saw the phenomenon last year. Trey Lance is doing pretty well in training camp as a 21-year-old rookie who hadn't played in a year. Jimmy Garoppolo is like falling all over himself, throwing a pick a day, and no one cares. It's like, well, I heard that in this one little drill for 5 seconds that was a move the ball drill, he missed an open receiver on 3rd and 7 and scrambled for the first down instead. That's just not going to translate. Well, what about the 2 picks Jimmy Garoppolo threw today? Oh, he was just working on stuff. He's proven. Don't worry about Jimmy. He's proven.
It's gonna be in camp. It's gonna be great because people that are anti Trey Lance are gonna pick it apart and be like, oh, Trey Lance did this today. He threw an interception or he was inaccurate, and they're gonna pull apart. But they're gonna forget like last year when Jimmy Garoppolo would throw 5-6 picks in the camp, and that was he's working on stuff.
What's funny is that David Lombardi is now totally pro Lance. So the rivalry's over. Oh well, it was fun while it lasted. I think what David's David's thing was he didn't quite know which horse to run. Well, I think he actually knew.
Well, because the team is pro Lance now, so
right. Last year it was a little murky, but he figured out which one they were backing. I went with the one who was better.
Right.
But we'll see. Official B&A Music. See you at camp on the 28th. Better see you. Shout me out. I'll be there. Brian Culp, will Jimmy ask for a release? How do you walk away from 27 million so some team can give you 5?
Would you?
No. No, because I mean, from his perspective, he's probably thinking, man, Lance is trash. He's gonna fail. He could get hurt. Why don't I could take this job? I mean, there's gonna be I have so many friends on this team. As soon as Lance messes up or does one thing wrong, they're all gonna be looking at Kyle, be like, hey man, can we go back to winning? I'm sure Jimmy's thinking that.
Or like it's just as simple as, man, look at this bank. Like
I like 27 million. 27 million, 5 million. 27 million, 5 million. This feels bigger.